Hello everybody, this is the limited supplies technique for this week. I still haven't made it properly, but anyway, I just made this little baggie. You've seen what I made last week, and so basically just to use your scraps. Now, the baggies I use, you get 50 for $1 or $2 at your Dollar Tree store. Here we get it for $2 in our reject shop. They call it a reject shop here. So to make it up, I've already done that. I haven't glued that. But with this one I've decided I'm going to use a bit of lace. And I've already sewn around it. I haven't inked it really well. That might be better. So I like inking my things really grungy. What I like about this idea is you are using stuff that aren't worth a lot of money. Like I said, 50 bags for $2. I mean, they last you forever. They truly do. Might do the back piece first. As you've seen, I've sewn that on the back. Now, I want to retain this as my pocket, so I will. And what I did with my baggie too before I think I just used my little round punch to make a little circle there. So I glue, because it's going that way, it's got to be glued this way. I like using the 3-in-1 glue. For the reason being, I'll try and centre that. The reason being is I find it good for materials, all sorts of things. And I lightly need just a drop of glue along there. Glue that up. We'll go to the front. I know we're not finished there. So, I thought I had a bit of lace cut out for that, but no, I haven't. So, I know it won't need lace there because it's got it on the side. Sorry, this is the first time I've done a tutorial and I do get lost. Now, I only do the bottom and the top because I like to think I've got another tuck spot. So you will have plenty of tuck spots here. So basically, I've left a tuck there. You've got a tuck inside there. If you want to close that off, you are welcome to, but you then do away with all those tucks. So I like having the fact that having all those tucks there. So 3 lots of tucks. Then I'll go to the front and I am going to, see, I've already stamped it. I thought it would be quicker if I stamped the image and do it this way. So I'm going to use the same bit of lace. I'm going to assume that's nearly close to its size. And normally I would trim, sorry. I'm not used to working this way. I'm going to have to get used to doing tutorials because I'm hoping to be able to come up with more. Again, I only do the top and the bottom. Make sure I've got the right side for there. So I need a bit more there. So this is what I call our limited supplies technique from Studio 28E in junk journaling for fun. So I'm going to put that like that. Now, if you didn't want a stamp on there, I would have used that. You know, a bigger picture, and put it in the middle of that. Now, I rounded all my corners on that. Those that know me know I like my lace. So if I've got plenty of it, I will utilise it. So I want it to go across there. And then I can go around later and fix it. I just didn't want to block the picture completely away. Oh, that's the wrong way, actually. That was like I didn't press it down. Thankfully, this glue dries brilliantly, so it doesn't take away from it. Then I want some words. So I've got, you can get dictionary phrases, you can get any definitions you want and put it on here. I'm going to put it there because I can. I've got a bit of bling that I will whack on top of here. I don't know if I did that straight. Like I said, it's very hard working this way. But what I like about it, in that baggie, you can fit a number of things. So, to me, you can fit that in there, that in there. You can fit that in there. That in there. And you can turn around then, attach that to your journal. Like I said, it's a simple technique. I've still got glue on that, so I'll try and show you with my one. So that's Chockers. This is actually Kelly's book that I've got to still YouTube for her. So I find a page. This is a pretty grungy book. So I find a page and I basically use one of my clips and clip it on. Now, not many people will actually know that it's on there, but yourself, if you wanted to hide things behind the baggie. And because we like writing in our journals but don't like to destroy some of our pages, you've got lots of things in there to die with. So it fits neatly in your journal. And also, if you want to, you can easily get a bit of material on that side, same on the other, and you can actually make it as a open up. The material would have to be coming from there, so this is where your lace might come in handy. So you get it, you attach, because you want that pretty lace showing, you attach that and that to there. So you can reverse this technique by doing that, and then it'll become a flip out. I like my limited supplies techniques. They are truly a godsend. Another one I like is you get your guest card, and again, just on the side. Now with this, I'm not going to do any decorations. Normally I really deck it up. You get your guest check. You don't have to use a digital kit. You can use any prints you want. Now, if you were to put this down as, I'm going to use Kelly's journal for it. Say you were going to, see if I can find page. So say for instance I want to put it down on that page. So again, I would glue along there and along there and attach it to your page. Then what you end up with is a tuck spot there, a tuck spot there. This is actually Carly's from her Roses journal. So basically, you've made yourself another tuck spot with the guest check. Now, you can also change tune, and do what I got. I had an envelope here for another technique and it's disappeared. I might have dropped it. I don't know where I put it. I'm sorry. This is my first time doing this and I'm still learning, but I am trying to basically see if I can help you with limited supplies techniques. Just wondering where I put it. But another technique that I actually seen on YouTube last night, which is a really, really good technique. You have lots of papers you don't want to waste. So a lovely lady who's on YouTube by Gail, it's Gail Green Astalini, I think it's how you say it. I love watching her channel. She come up with this little technique. Now normally I've done little pads, but I've never bothered putting material on them. And look how cool that looks. So that's another little technique. You just sew across, fold it, and you've got a little pad. So that's another technique that you can use, and you can tuck that into any little spots you want in your journals. I wish I could find, I had another simple technique I wanted to give you, but it's gone. But so yes, so what I would do, just trying to see. Now here's another little technique. I'm not going to do this one with you because I think you'll get it when I show you. This is from the beautiful, no it's not, it's from the Mother's Journal. So what I did here, Sherry had words in her kit, and what I did is I folded up a paper into an envelope, so there's a little spot in there, so you can hide little notes. I don't think anyone would know it's there. And then there's one in here as well, which you can hide whatever you want in there. You can decorate it. I used the punch that I got. So yeah, I really like that idea. And you just flip it over your book. Now I've actually done this with a longer piece of paper, and I used it where it's flipped right over from one page to the next. And with that, you can flip it up and right under it. So in this journal, it's actually small. Now here's the guest check I had done in Kelly's journal. So it's glued in, but it's given you all those tucks. Sorry about the other one, but with the other one, I'll have to come up with it next week. I've got to keep these short anyway because it takes me too long to actually upload a journal. I hope that made sense. Thanks for watching. And also too, if you wanted to with this, which is what I did with my one, you can actually put something else there. And look at that, it just breaks it up. Like, cheesecloth isn't expensive. Like, I buy that probably $3 a yard. I get it, I dye it and use it, and that's why you'll see quite a bit of it in my work. You can fray it nicely after you've sewn it. Like, it's a good technique. But yeah, look, thanks for watching. Thanks for for the support you give Lynn, myself and Kelly. We're trying our best to come up with some limited supplies techniques for you all, and hopefully we have helped you today. Any questions, you can ask any of us. We're in Studio 28E, we're in Paper Lifers, and we're in junk journaling for fun. Have a great day, everybody, and I hope you enjoyed that technique. Sorry about the other one. I'll have to show you that next week.